Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Larry Charles Show, and I'm your host, Larry Charles. Today, we will be talking about 2014 30 dozen list, the most pesticide-laden produce you're eating. And we're going to talk about the top foods you have to eat healthy. Now, on this list, there's a whole group of different there's two different results they have. They have the Clean 15 and they have the Dirty Dozen Plus. Non-organic apples once again topped the EWG Shopper Guide to Pesticides and Produce Report, making it the 4th year in a row the blood fruit earned a favorable spot. Kale, collard greens, and hot peppers was frequently contaminated with pesticides that are particularly toxic to the human health, prompting their Dirty Dozen status. Number 1 is apples, number 2 strawberries, 3 grapes, 4 celery, 5 peaches, 6 spinach, 7 sweet bell peppers, 8 nectarines, 9 cucumbers, 10 cherry tomatoes, 11 snap peas, 12 potatoes, 2 pluses are hot peppers, and kale collard greens. For the Clean 15, which is the produce pick that contain the lowest pesticide levels. For number 1, avocados, 2 sweet corn, 3 pineapples, 4 cabbage, 5 sweet peas frozen, 6 onions, 7 asparagus, 8 mangoes, 9 papayas, 10 kiwi, 11 eggplant, 12 grapefruit, 13 cantaloupe, 14 is cauliflower, and 15 is sweet potatoes. Now, this test is done every year to show people which ones have the most pesticide residue and so forth. And the report goes beyond the food listing, with changes to the Environmental Protection Agency that because they failed to comply with the Congressional Mandate Food Quality Protection Act of 1996 because of chemical pesticides. So these tests are very important. And in fact, a 2012 report by the American Academy of Pediatrics said children are particularly susceptible to the impacts of pesticide exposure, including an increased risk of pediatric cancer and behavioral problems, along with trouble learning. Pesticide exposure have been linked to all sorts of conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, cancer, among others. So I hope that people take this list into consideration more, because this release is an updated list of the dirtiest and cleanest produce in the market. Now, you should be looking at freshly made produce when you go to the markets, go shopping, and so forth, instead of these processed foods that don't have all these chemicals in it that are killing you. Now, the backside to organic or for stuff that is non-processed is that many of it is sprayed with Monsanto Roundup and other chemicals to keep the insects from getting into it and contaminating it. So doing so result in the residue still lingering on it when you buy it, and causing all types of problems for you and your children. So watch out, look out. This is the Larry Report. I'm your host, Larry Trevor.